friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Today, real quickly, we're going to talk about wave technology. Before we do that, 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. Vets, I love you. You have a place here. All we can do is raise awareness. So we'll put some links in the description to some folks that can help you. We back the blue over here. We support Leo. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So yesterday, I did a little quick hitter video on Cold Steel's tie lights. Did this one and the tie light Chris. And in somewhere in there, I pulled one out of my pocket and it deployed, and BC Gerbs was asking me how it did it. Well, how it did it is this. This is not wave technology, but this is technology that's been around for a while. On a front flipper like this, what happens is when you go to pull the knife out, and it takes a little practice, and we'll see. Let's do it this way. For the rest of the video, we'll just kind of turn the camera here so you can kind of see what we're doing. On the tie light Chris, and listen, let me say this. I get this knife isn't for everyone. Got it. I kind of like it. I don't carry it a lot because the blade length is too long. And really, I got other knives that I can carry. But I like carrying it, and I like collecting cold steel. So here's the deal. Let me get over here. Now, I got the sunglasses on quite simply because my eye floats and nobody wants to deal with that. So if I got the knife in my pocket, when I pull it, I pull back and it deploys. It's very simple. It does take some practice. My point yesterday was, and I didn't drive it home, but if you're going to carry a knife for self-defense, and everybody knows my feelings on that, but if you are, one of the things is you have to be able to deploy the knife. That's just common sense. You got to do it fast. If you've ever been sucker punched, and I realize the great majority of you have not. I have. I got hit so hard one night I seen a wall of white, just like a white flash. I was like, oh shit. The problem was the young man that did that was a kid and didn't know how to follow up. Now, had he blew or just kind of pushed, I'd have fell over. He didn't do that. He gave me time to recover. I did not return that favor. My point to you is this. In that moment, in getting sucker punched, if you're in that kind of, I mean, sometimes we just have to think. If you're in that situation, because a lot of times we look at it like, oh man, that's self-defense. Oh man. Listen, if you can't pull it, you can't use it. That's kind of why I like these technologies. Now, am I going to carry this knife? No, it's a huge knife, but it does have its advantages. You know, if you get hit and you think about it, you can pull it, it deploys. This is not wave technology. Ernie Emerson developed wave technology years and years ago, and the reason I will always give Ernie credit, now I believe the patent ran out. This is an Emerson, I forget the damn name of it. It's a Vindicator, Emerson Vindicator 154 CM. It is a chisel grind. I love this knife. Now you see this right here. The reason right here, this is the wave technology. The reason I'll always give Ernie credit when I talk about wave technology, I always say Emerson wave technology, is because he's so humble about it. Ernie developed knives for the SEAL teams. One of the commanders on the SEAL teams, and this was from his own story. I've read it. I've listened to him give the interview. One of the commanders called and said, Ernie, we're having some injuries in training. Is there anything you can do? Can you add a guard? Can you do something? And he said, yeah. So Ernie went, he added a guard. So it's kind of a knife catch. They were having some injuries to their thumbs. So it was just a safety. He totally developed the wave technology by accident, and he freely admits that. That goes a long way with me. I know that was talking around my elbow to get to my ass, but that's why I will always give Ernie credit, because he's humble about it. Now, on the wave technology, Ernie's wave technology, it's just a little catch, but it's the same principle. Now this one carries pretty well. So if you got it in your pocket, you go to deploy, same thing. pull back, it opens up. Very fast. You know, most of the Emersons that I own, not all of them, but most, have ambidextrous carry. Of course, this one does not. And not every Emerson has wave technology. But again, right there, you catch it on your pants coming out, bang, you got something going. Another company that does it and does it well is Cold Steel. Now, of course, Cold Steel names everything they do and they try to claim everything they do. That's fine. I'm a massive Cold Steel fan. So, fanboys, take it down a notch. People can say stuff about Cold Steel. I got more Cold Steel than most, I promise you. I think around 80 or 90 pieces. This is the Talwar. Andrew Demko came up with this thumb stud. It's wave technology. Okay? So, same exact principle. And I love this Talwar. There'll be a review on this week. Same principle. It's in my pocket. I need to deploy it. Bang. Right there. And it just takes a little, it's not hard. It's not hard. Just takes a little practice. It comes, it's cool. Deploy it quick. And you got something ready to go. Now, one of the big things that I love about Cold Steel is their handles. This is a huge handle. It's a big knife. Okay, the Talwar is the 5.5 inch blade. But the thing that I love about the Cold Steels is they ride good in pocket. So I'm carrying it now. I had to shorten this pocket up. That's why y'all see me fumbling with it. Or Megan shortened it up for me because I kept carrying too many knives and putting holes in it. So it doesn't exactly fit in there, but that's okay. It fits our purposes. Pocket knife's in my pocket. Now, it's good for party tricks. It's good to show off. It's good to show. It's good for deployment if you need it. If you get hit, you have enough presence of mind. But I have to caution you again. If you pull a knife, if you use a knife, you're going to jail. Okay? At least till they clear everything up. I'm not telling you not to defend yourself. Defend yourself by all means. Have enough sense to know what self-defense is. Self-defense is not you talking shit, getting hit, getting embarrassed, and then you want to pull a knife. Self-defense is when you're outnumbered and you're in true fear for your life. In that case, then wave technology is good because you can come out and stab and swing and doing whatever. So Cold Steel does an amazing job on their wave technology. They really do. Now, last knife I want to show you, because Cold Steel is not the only one. Kershaw. There's some Emerson designed Kershaws. This is the CQC4. My brother from another mother, Jimbo Knight, gave me this. This is a Kershaw CQC4. You see the wave technology. Okay. Now this one's a little more everybody's speed, size-wise. Got it in my pocket. Same thing. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. You pull back, and it's right there. Where wave technology can bite you in the ass is when you got a 5 or 6 year old grandson that wants to see the knife in your pocket, pulls it and stabs you in the ass with it. Now, you have to be careful there. But some guys go back, some guys like it, some guys don't. I think it's pretty cool. Depending on where I'm at, depending on the situation, I usually have either an Emerson or a Cold Steel in that right pocket. As much as I kind of rail and talk about self-defense or self-offense, I do carry something with wave technology in my right pocket. Is it right for you? Is it wrong for you? That's your call. That's 100% your call. I totally believe in being able to defend yourself. You should be able to defend yourself. That's where it comes down to practicing with your gear, knowing your gear. A knife like this is going to take a little more practice. It just is. There's a lot of ways to deploy it. You can deploy it quickly. So it just depends on what's right for you. What's right for you may not be right for me. That's why I love all the different knife reviewers, and man, we have all kind of different knife reviews going. I just wanted to touch on the wave technology. I'm going to go through them real quick one more time. This is the Tilite 6 S35VN. It does not have weight. It's a front flipper. I'm not a good front flipper, so I won't show you, but that front flipper can be used when you're strolling, you got it, bang, right there. Cold steel with wave technology, Telwar. Now, this Demco tab, the Demco design tab, really does a good job hooking. Same thing, bam, right there. And finally, the Vindicator, which I'm going to carry the Vindicator today. So also put what's in your pocket. Here's the Vindicator right here. It's in my pocket. I got it. If I need it, bang. Just like that. So, in the comments below, let me know what you think about wave technology. I hope this video helped. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Everything is going to be all right. I'm Scab. You're not. And I'm gone, son.